As Bitcoin closes its highest weekly candle ever, all other cryptos seems to be following suit. In addition to multiple other ETFs getting approved, we anticipate an ETF going live in a few days from now. Big news in the crypto sphere, and even bigger news for XRP. We've got Charles Gasparino, the famous journalist covering the Ripple versus SEC case, penning down a publication in the New York Post that has exposed some sinister activities carried out by the past and present SEC chairs Jay Clayton and Gary Gensler. We also have Mike Novogratz talking about XRP and the effect of the ongoing lawsuit on the Ripple asset. More pressure on the SEC, like this week, will be one of the great tidings for the Ripple asset, so stick around for more on that. Welcome back to Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We'll be right back after this.
GSX is an unprecedented financial asset that combines the best elements of a traditional investment with the backing of a stablecoin and the use cases of many of the largest decentralized currencies like XRP.
Bitcoin ETF is here. Now, what does that mean for crypto investors in the US and worldwide? With the preparation for the launch of the ProShares Exchange-Traded Fund, the first Bitcoin ETF in the US, set to begin trading this week, crypto enthusiasts from around the globe are super excited. An exchange-traded fund, or ETF for short, is a financial instrument used by trading experts to track the value of a particular asset or a collection of assets. The primary aim of establishing an ETF is to allow crypto investors to diversify their holdings without actually owning any of those assets themselves. Why is a Bitcoin ETF so important to the US? Money managers, hedge funders, and even venture capitalists have been pushing to sell a Bitcoin ETF for years, with pushback from the United States financial regulators. As a result, we now have a newly ignited race to launch the first ever exchange-traded fund for Bitcoin futures, following the SEC's recent indication of being receptive to this new development. Although a guaranteed revenue stream would follow, there are risks for individual investors, just like any other investment tier. The Bitcoin ETF brings to the table an increased possibility to cash in on a surge in the value of digital currencies. As more focus is put on the crypto space, industry bigwigs are seemingly using this opportunity to allocate more into crypto. As of Friday, October 15th, 2021, the SEC was yet to approve the creation of this Bitcoin futures ETF formally. However, rumor has it that the Commission, renowned for its strange regulatory tactics, might not be making a formal declaration of approval for this new investment instrument. So at this point, all we can do is hope the agency doesn't drop a lawsuit on this one as well. Moving on to the topic at hand, we've more eyes on the lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple. As the case stretches further, more people are becoming aware of the SEC's overreach and backward thinking. Charles Gasparino, a Fox Business Network senior correspondent, has recently dropped a post about Clayton and Gensler behind the scenes looming over regulated crypto disaster. The most recent news flying around the media centered around a private meeting held between then Jay Clayton and the former professor at the MIT Business School Gary Gensler, which appears to have laid the groundwork for the ill-conceived crypto mindset that has overclouded the US crypto regulatory agency in recent times. Gary Gensler seems to be prepping for that outcome by requesting the meeting. The meeting, held in 2018, long before Gary Gensler ascended to the throne of the SEC's chair, has set the stage for what's happening in the crypto market right as we speak. At the time, the SEC was still all about how much it could regulate the crypto industry. Thus, as the succeeding chairman of the commission, Gary Gensler had an excellent reason to be part of that process. Gary Gensler was formerly a banker at Goldman Sachs and the 11th chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, another financial regulatory agency within the US, with a recent interest in crypto regulation. At the meeting, Gensler was still a special advisor at MIT's Digital Currency Initiative. This group was a significant supporter of Bitcoin and its blockchain platform, just as Gensler himself was an ardent supporter of XRP. Fast forward to this present day, to a dispensation where we have Gary Gensler as the SEC chair, who has referred to the entire cryptosphere as a Wild West. Although the former investment banker had given the nod to Bitcoin as an asset with intrinsic value, Mr. Gensler, who is rarely a big fan of Ethereum, has capitalized his hate for this asset class on XRP, just like his predecessor and colleagues at the SEC. All of them have concluded that the founders of XRP were circumventing securities laws and had been trading the asset as an unregistered security offering without an SEC oversight. In an interview with the New York Times, Mr. Gensler, while referring to Ethereum and XRP, has asserted that there's a strong case for both of them, but particularly Ripple, that they are non-compliant securities. But how do you think this thought process would be handled by the thousands of XRP holders who were forced into panic selling below 20 cents in December 2020? when the exchanges started suspending trading of the XRP asset. The same investors whom the SEC had sworn to protect, and the bulk of whom had joined the John Deaton-led campaign against the SEC. Meanwhile, ex-hedge fund manager of the investment firm Fortress Investment Group, Mike Novogratz, who was also once pro-XRP turned critic, hints about XRP's inability to fold given the strength of its community. News of this was disclosed in a recent interview where the Bitcoin Marxist Mike Novogratz recently commented on the expected state of XRP in the aftermath of the SEC's court chart against Ripple. The CEO of Galaxy Investment Partners, a multi-strategy investment firm focused on digital assets and blockchain tech, pointed out that against all odds and popular belief, XRP price tripled shortly after the SEC filed its lawsuit in December, instead of dipping down. Further on, the investment guru added that the primary reason behind XRP's success thus far is its community. With the backing of this community, Ripple has come off as super resilient, to the point of threatening the credibility of the SEC. Right here, we've got the technical experts putting out a new all-time high price for XRP within the next 5 weeks. At the same time, a handful of these expert analysts believe that a less than $4 price for XRP is imminent. Others think that without an end in the SEC case, whether by settlement or otherwise, we might not be seeing a new all-time high anytime soon. As we wait for a spike upwards, the impulse confirmed is carried out by a 3-wave correction, with XRP looking to be prepping for the final round of its bearish shark pattern. Once this bearish trend is completed, we should be looking to see the market ultimately push to the downside. However, for as long as things aren't going to tend towards more complexities, given the current narrative on the 4-hour chart, it looks like an excellent 1-2 structure. Given the XRP community's resilience, the XRP coin is typically known to be the last to enter into the upswing in every bull cycle, as it seems to be the most stubborn one and tends to move last in every bull cycle. However, it likes to surprise us and move when no one expects it. So don't be surprised if you see this asset jump to a price of $4 to $5 overnight, because I do see XRP breaking its most extraordinary all-time high this bull cycle for sure, with my primary target being between $5 to $10 before the end of the cycle. Barring the rising channel visible on the 7-day chart being invalidated, we should expect to see a minimum of the 1.618 fib at the $5.20 price. From a trading perspective, we tend to tread cautiously, as a requirement of the daily break above $1.08 to $1.18 is required before XRP can transcend to $1.32 as the next target. However, a failure to follow that trend could mean that we should expect a deeper correction. Keep in mind that these predictions are based on a short to near-term analysis, since XRP will hit the $1,000 marker in the long run. As such, we're expecting to sell out when we hit these targets, to buy back when the markets retrace by next year. What are your sellout targets? Let us know down in the comments, as we'd definitely love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And we'll see you next time.